Champions for the African American Chamber of Commerce recognize the value of businesses of color, and they champion the need for them to be successful. They recognize the need for them to build capacity. They recognize the value that successful businesses bring in terms of contributing to the tax dollar, creating jobs, and most importantly, creating wealth. Sometimes people really don't realize what successful businesses of color and all successful businesses can really mean to a community. When people are working, when people have thriving businesses, that means that violence is reduced. It means that we have an educated workforce. It means that the tax base is growing. It means that people are in positions to give back, especially when we talk about successful businesses. They can become philanthropists because now they can contribute to initiatives that impact education, initiatives that impact safety, initiatives that impact just the social health of a community. So that is so important when we speak about why we need to have successful businesses of color, but all businesses that need to be successful. But especially in a place like Milwaukee and Milwaukee County, where African Americans, as an example, represent 45% plus in Milwaukee, 25% plus in the county. If we help those communities to become successful, that means a win for all of us. So the chamber means everything to me in terms of what we can really do to change the direction of our city. We are in a position to promote the positive, and that's actually what we do. We always look at the glass being half full versus half empty because there is so much time spent on the negativity. But that's not our angle. Our angle is to focus on who are those talented businessmen and women. Who are those talented entrepreneurs? Who are the young people who are committed to education? Who are the champions in this community who actually want to see more unity, who actually want to see more economic development and success? That is what we promote. We serve as a vehicle presently where we bring our members together, we bring non-members and members together, and we do that in terms of identifying strategies and ideas that can enhance this city in economic development, entrepreneurship, and job creation. That's who we are as a chamber.
So we are very blessed as a foundation that we are here because my father in the 1950s started a small company in a garage on Farwell Street. And there were people and entities that believed in him and helped him and supported him create that business. And it has grown to being a global organization, a global corporation. The African American Chamber of Commerce has the opportunity to do that with others. It has an opportunity to help others grow their businesses, provide the services they need to make sure that they can not only be successful as a small business and a medium-sized business, but grow to be a big business. And that value of being there to help other companies and help other people achieve their dreams is what we believe in as a foundation.
Well, the foundation and our donors and this community will only thrive if we have a thriving economy where everyone gets to participate. And the African American Chamber plays a really important role in supporting entrepreneurship and supporting small business development. And that is a really important aspect of our future. And it's something that we are very supportive of.
Why is there value in supporting the African American Chamber of Commerce and the work that they're doing day in and day out? It's about the growth and the opportunity in a community where we have our corporate headquarters. It's about the opportunity to assure that not only men and women today, but generations to come will look upon Milwaukee as an opportunity, a place they want to be. And you must know that as an organization, every day we are looking for great talent. We're stretching and looking for the pipeline to be filled with talent from across this community. And we want men and women to be successful here. And we want to join in the efforts to make that happen. And we're proud of the work of the African American Chamber of Commerce. Day in and day out, we negotiate and work with members of the African American Chamber of Commerce as a part of the success we've had in our Supplier Diversity Initiative, because they are making it possible. Smaller business organizations creating job opportunities, but also creating the ability for younger generations to think about how will we invest, how will we be a part of making this community the great city we want it to be.
So I've been a champion for Milwaukee my entire adult life, and certainly during my professional career. I'm a champion for Milwaukee because I think this is a phenomenal community of tremendous promise and potential. It's got great people in it who are passionate about making this city be a great city for all people who live in Milwaukee. So my job as a champion for Milwaukee is really to go out and carry the word, to carry the brand about how good a community this can be for all of us. Not for people who live in a certain zip code or in a certain part of town, whether it's downtown or in the North Shore, but all across the city. We've got to have people whose outcomes and whose experiences in the city are good. So I enjoy being a champion for Milwaukee, not only to people who live here who might view the glass as half empty, but also to people who are thinking about starting their careers here, starting their families here, starting their professional lives here. And very often I get to talk to people who are transplants who are looking to move here from Chicago or from New York or from DC or from wherever. And I always enjoy championing this city as a good place to work, to live, to raise a family, and have a really good quality of life. So my job as a champion is to sell the city of Milwaukee and all it has to offer, while acknowledging from time to time that we have some challenges that people are working hard to improve. But it's really to say at the end of the day, there are a lot of places you could be, but this is a good one to be. In the African American community, the African American Chamber is one of our most important institutions. All of the studies have shown that if you're going to have a successful, thriving African American community, you need a successful and thriving African American business community. And the studies have shown that African American entrepreneurs and business people hire African American people. So the African American Chamber is important because we need it to be out there at the vanguard of helping companies start, grow, scale, and locate into the city of Milwaukee. And whether they're providing technical assistance, whether they're providing access to capital, whether they're providing advocacy to the various stakeholders in this community and supplier diversity programs, for example, or in political circles. We need the African American Chamber to be healthy and strong and help our businesses start and grow and locate into our city. And you know, it's an important organization, but it's extremely well led. I have enjoyed working with Dr. Hall over the last several years. She brings a strong and compelling vision for what the Chamber can be and for the way it can support African American businesses in this community. She is fearless and effective in her advocacy on behalf of African American businesses. And you know, we need those businesses to be successful, so we need a Chamber to help enable that success.
Milwaukee is a place of opportunity, contrary to what some people would say. It's big enough, yet small enough, for all of us to connect, to communicate, and the old saying, to reach out and touch. And what does that mean during a time of renaissance in the downtown area? What does it mean in the time of so much economic development that continues to surface throughout this city? It means that all segments of our community have a chance to experience economic success. And in times of turmoil or in times of challenge, we can come together to make a difference. Just as our lakes and rivers flow throughout the state of Wisconsin, my vision for the future of the African American Chamber of Commerce of Wisconsin is that we are just as far-reaching. We are bridging the gap between communication and businesses. Successful African American enterprises means a successful state of Wisconsin.
I'm proud to say we are champions.
We are champions.
We are champions.
We are champions.
Together, we are champions.